So as we showed you a post earlier on, that's not the one, Brian Tamaki's page about, they've been going around the country, and I think it was Napier, wasn't it, where they got a story, a drag queen story time finished. And it was going to happen again at Upper Hutt, and they got another scalp. They were quite proud to get another scalp. Where is it? There we go. Oh, no, that's not the one. They got another scalp. It's down
the one
further.
you're actually on there.
One.
Go back up. Yeah.
No, Willie McIntosh cancelled another head on our platter. So you're exactly right about the the verbiage and stuff. And so this came out, I think, yesterday. And this is a post from Brian Tamaki. Here come the lies that come with the victories. There has never been. Now this is the thing as well. You know how I called you on saying, I don't know if we can say that that's destiny. It's the same to Brian Tamaki. Mm-hmm. You can't say that no one from Destiny Church has done this. He says there has never, ever been any such rape or death threats from Destiny Church. Now, he could be playing games there from people within Destiny Church or Destiny Church. He can't say that hasn't happened from anyone within Destiny Church because he doesn't know that. And then he goes on to say, lie your mainstream media mates to your mainstream media mates, or like your mainstream media mates, but people can now see through these sorts of low life responses. And this was a post that Emily Wrights put up, and it says this: as many of you know, I've been on the receiving end of rape and death threats from Destiny Church in the past. It was terrifying. I wrote about it here, and then this is a JPEG. I can't click on the link there. For the last few weeks, the lovely performer Willie McIntosh has had the most violently horrific threats and abuse sent their way thanks to Destiny Church and the shock jocks Sean Plain Cunt strikes again.
That's a good one.
Like that one. I would love to turn this awful thing around and show Willie and his whānau and community that he supported. So if you can give a few dollars and share or leave a message of support for them, that would be amazing. And then there's a link to I'm not sure what this is, like a give a little type page. So that was what happened then. And then today, this is the news today. Brian Tamaki put this post up, right? And you can see here, this is Nicola Willis at Pride Show. Here's Nicola Willis at the front of Pride Parade. And there's Willie McIntosh on Instagram. And Brian Tamaki's people have circled that this performer is being followed by Nicola Willis, right? That's the crime committed by Nicola Willis. New Zealand finances in good hands, or rainbow hands. Sounds kind of cool, actually. Rainbow hands. If you had rainbow hands, I'd go when you move them, I reckon. Can you believe New Zealand's Minister of Finance, Nicola Willis, is a follower of Willie McIntosh? I believe in people's freedom of choice. I love that. It's so good. Because it's like, adults are free to do what they want, but can you believe they did this? You know what? You can't have it both ways, Brian. But is this appropriate that the Minister of Finance is following this drag king? This is an adult entertainer who attempts to entertain our kids. Now, just quietly, and off the record, I can't say off the record, can I? And an honest held question, are we going to find out at some stage that Brian Tamaki was following someone committing crimes against children? Is that going to come out in the wash? Because if Brian Tamaki was following on social media someone who committed crimes against children, how can we trust our finances with someone who followed someone who committed crimes against children? You see, it's easy to do that. Like, it's really easy to do that by association. I bet you there's photos of Brian Tamaki online that are unflattering. You could make a billboard and it's going like, can you believe that this person runs a church, and take it completely out of context? Of course you could do that if you wanted to.
I mean, now, the whole guilt by association thing is really interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, if someone in your organization did a horrible thing, would you then say that the organization as a whole does a horrible thing?
Well, that's the exact question we were just having, is does Destiny Church do this, or does members of Destiny Church do this? So now what I just said, people will know what reference that is to. We have no idea whether it's that way or not, or this person has done those crimes or not. But if they end up having done crimes, and if it ends up that Brian was following them on social medias, then how much worse will it be for a pastor to be following a child sex offender on the internet? Oh, clutch my pearls. The message goes on. We know the young Nats are also riddled with the trans rainbow agenda. New Zealand has been spending multi-millions of taxpayers and ratepayers money on rainbow washing. Here's a few examples. 2019, an extra $3 million for transgender sex change surgeries. 2021, $4 million funding for the rainbow mental health. 2022, an extra $2 million for rainbow and intersex health services. 2023, $2.25 million fundraising for rainbow games. And that's just the tip of the rainbow money iceberg. Again, that sounds like a cocktail. I'll have a rainbow money iceberg, please. Hold the iceberg on the rocks.
Can I also just shock our listeners?
Yeah.
As well, and say after almost a good solid 8-9 months dunking on Nicola Willis,
yep,
that I'm going to say, well done, Nicola Willis.
We haven't even got there yet when we get to what she's actually done, but yes.
Oh, yeah. Like, brace yourself for this. I'm just prefacing it.
Yep.
She handled it perfectly.
Yep. And the last part of his message, can we trust this new finance minister to rein in the rainbow spending? Now, we've been incredibly critical of lots of things to do with Nicola Willis. Mm-hmm. We're probably going to touch on the theories again tonight. But as we always say, if it's worth giving credit to, it's worth giving credit to. Her response directly to Brian: no need to be jealous, Brian. I'll follow you on Instagram too, if you'll give lipstick and boas a go.
It's so good.
Now, this is also what it means to be ratioed. Brian Tamaki's had 53 comments and 54 retweets. That comment from Nicola, 224 comments and 91 retweets. That is the definition of being ratioed. Now, let's go into it. Now, obviously, many of them are Brian's flock and flock adjacent, but plenty of support in there. Not a good reply, Nicola, yada, yada. Thank you, Nicola, yada, yada. This just not going to age well. Shame on you. And I'm assuming that's going to Brian. I think it's to Brian or to Nicola. I can't actually tell the difference.
No, I think that's to Nicola.
Okay. You tell him this is a really bad take for a politician. Your response is truly shocking. Credit where credit is due. AJ. G'day, AJ, if you're out there at the moment, follows our stuff. So there you go. So there's a mix of it in there. Geez, read the room. It goes, brilliant reply. Oh, Maria's in the room. Maria follows some of our stuff as well. Hello, family. We're bringing all these people together that are out there on the internet doing fun stuff.